kind of.
We just got this tub and we're test fitting it and everything because we're getting ready to do all the plumbing for our septic. So we needed to decide on a tub so we knew where the drain was and everything.
Yep.
I can't wait till it's actually set up and running. It's really weird seeing a tub in this bathroom. Like, we've talked about the layout of the bathroom for so long, but actually seeing it in here, it really feels like everything's finally starting to come together. It feels really good. All right, now can we fit in there together?
Now, sit next to me on the toilet.
This is exciting. Your legs are too big. This is nice.
Sorry, you're gonna have a
Yeah, no,
so.
we could never do this. Nor do I think we would want to. I have quite the view. So this will be the layout of our guest bathroom. We got the tub on the right, and then we'll have the toilet where the bucket is, and then to the left will be a vanity with a sink.
And then on the other side is going to be the master bathroom, just completely mirrored to this bathroom, just with a walk-in shower. I think it'll work out good. Got a nice view.
So we have a rough idea of how this is all going to go as far as the plumbing to the septic, but it is always kind of rough because we've never done any of this kind of stuff before.
Like I have it all drawn up, but actually putting that drawing to reality, it's kind of, it's much more difficult, and it's like, where do you start?
Yeah, it's like we start one project, we get comfortable with it, and then all of a sudden it's done, and then it's time to jump on to another one and learn a whole new topic.
It's always at the time when you're actually getting something down and you're becoming good at it.
Yeah.
And it's like, all right, let's start something new.
Yeah.
So
we'll figure it out. You ready?
yeah. This one goes over to, what does this one go to? 2 by 1.5. Oh, this is for the kitchen. That's what that's for.
Okay. So, what?
So part of the whole learning curve of building your own house when you've never done it before is you make mistakes. Well, when we were framing this bathroom, we accounted for the bathtub. For some reason, we thought the hardy board that goes behind the bathtub would be behind the bathtub, and that's not how it's supposed to be done. It's supposed to be, there's a little lip on the bathtub that the hardy board would go over. So now we have an inch too much room in this bathroom, which isn't the end of the world. So what we're going to be doing is this center wall, just moving it an inch this way. The only bad part of that is our PEX is already pre-run, and so we'll have to take some of that down and redo some of it. But yeah, if we didn't do this, we would have like a little weird lip, like a build out on the backside of this tub, and not only would drywalling be more difficult later down the road, but also it's just it would be a little weird inch gap or an inch bump out. So we're just going to go ahead and fix this now.
my gosh. It is so cold and wet. It literally rained all night last night, which something pretty exciting is happening. Let me show you guys. Check it out. The tanks are officially full. Overflow pipe doing its job. The system is all working great, and I can't believe the tanks are already full. I feel like it took no time at all, which is very good. Now, if we could just get all the plumbing done in the house so we can start running all the water in there and using everything, that would be amazing. Oop, starting to rain harder. Okay, time to go inside. Let's see, Deborah. Okay, I'm gonna film you.
Wow.
You don't want me to film you in your slippers?
I was out of town to find myself a way to get myself out of this world. You were not about, and I blame myself. I should have blamed myself, but that's what I've heard. And now I'm staying alive and the sun is out. What can we just go and spend it all where we wanna be? We were out of line, out of our minds. We couldn't fantasize about nothing more. And now I'm staying alive and the sun is out. What can we just go and spend it all where we wanna be?
All right, so we're getting ready to drill our hole for our toilet flanges, and yeah, I'm a little nervous. The reason why is because it's right on the steel of the back of the container. Like, there's a big square section of steel on all shipping containers. I think it has something to do with flexibility and whatnot, but underneath I don't have a beam to drill through, so that's good, but I don't know how thick the steel is, so this is going to be interesting.
Holy smokes. So, compost was? You see the hole right there?
Mm-hmm.
Can we just run a really small pipe? I think our should go through that.
You know how much pressure you would need to get through that?
Oh, that's good. I know! Hi, do you have a 2mm pipe?
All right, so cutting the hole through the floor so far hasn't been that bad. A little bit of a pain in the butt, but the biggest thing was I knew this big hole saw probably wouldn't last that long. I wasn't expecting this short of a life, but I figured I'd be able to at least cut both the toilet holes out, but apparently not. It's going to be one hole saw per toilet, so it is what it is. There's still a little bit of not quite a beam underneath, but it's like an additional little ridge. So I'm just going to have to cut through half of that. And I'm going to use my reciprocating saw, but who knows how that's going to go. And if the reciprocating saw doesn't work, then I'm going to have to bust out the grinder and get underneath the containers.
All right, well, the reciprocating saw did not work. It cuts through the metal just fine, but it just wants to keep going straight and not going with the circle that we have here, so it just doesn't work for this scenario. So it's time for Spencer to do some grinding. it.